Hi everyone, and welcome back to my vlog. I'm so glad you're here because today we're diving into a topic that I think so many of us can relate to. Loneliness. You know, it's kind of strange, isn't it? We live in a world where we're constantly connected through our phones, social media, and endless group chats. Yet somehow, it feels like we're more disconnected than ever. If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. I've been there too. Loneliness can sneak up on you, even when you're surrounded by people or juggling a million things. It's something we don't always talk about, but it's so important, especially for us women who often put everyone else's needs before our own. So, today, let's unpack why this happens, how it's affecting us, and most importantly, what we can do about it. Think of this as a heart-to-heart conversation with a friend. Let's get into it together. Section 1. Digital overload. Have you ever noticed how much time we spend glued to our screens? From scrolling through social media to answering endless notifications, it feels like we're always on. It can trick us into thinking we're staying connected, but often those interactions feel shallow, leaving us feeling more drained than fulfilled. I've definitely been there, wondering why all those likes and messages don't make me feel less lonely. Sometimes it's a reminder that what we really need isn't just another text or post. It's real, meaningful moments with people who truly see us. Shifting social norms life has become so fast-paced, hasn't it? We're juggling work, family, friendships, and everything in between, and it feels like there's never enough time. Society tells us we have to do it all and be everything to everyone, but that often leaves little energy for meaningful connections. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and realize we've let relationships slip to the side. If you've felt this way, you're not alone. It's okay to pause and make space for the people who truly matter to you. Pandemic aftermath. The pandemic changed so much for all of us, didn't it? It forced us to isolate, and even though life is starting to look normal again, the way we connect with others hasn't fully bounced back. For many of us, it feels harder to rebuild those connections or even know where to start. It's like we've forgotten how to reach out or make plans, and that can feel really isolating. But here's the good news. You're not alone in this, and taking small, gentle steps to reconnect can make all the difference. Section 2. Mental health. Loneliness doesn't just make you feel sad, it can take a toll on your mental health, leaving you feeling anxious or even doubting your worth. It's hard when those thoughts creep in, making you feel like you're the only one struggling. But you're not alone, and it's okay to reach out for help or take small steps to care for your emotional well-being. You deserve it. Physical health. Loneliness doesn't just stay in your mind. It can show up in your body too. You might notice you're more tired, having trouble sleeping, or even feeling run down more often. Our bodies and emotions are so connected, and when we're feeling lonely, it can affect everything from our energy levels to our immune system. It's like our body is saying, hey, I need care and connection too. The good news is, small steps toward connecting with others or nurturing yourself can make a big difference inside and out. Visual representation. Have you ever noticed how different you feel after spending time with people who truly get you? It's like your whole energy shifts. Your smile is bigger, your shoulders relax, and you feel lighter. On the flip side, loneliness can weigh on us, making even simple things feel heavier. Sometimes just imagining the warmth and joy of a meaningful connection can remind us of what's possible. It's proof that even one genuine moment of connection can brighten our hearts and bring us back to life. Section 3. Reframe the narrative. Loneliness can feel like such a heavy word, can it? It's easy to think it means there's something wrong with us or that we're failing somehow, but that's just not true. Loneliness is really just a signal. It's your heart's way of saying, I need more connection. Instead of seeing it as a problem, what if we looked at it as an opportunity to create more of what truly fulfills us? You're not broken, my friend. This is just a chapter, and you have the power to turn the page toward something better. Section 3. Practical strategies. Reconnect with yourself. Sometimes loneliness feels bigger because we've lost touch with who we are. Taking time to reconnect with yourself can be a beautiful first step. Try journaling about how you're feeling or what's been on your mind. It's amazing how much clarity can come from writing it all down. Meditation or even just a quiet walk can also help you tune into what you really need. When you feel more connected to yourself, it becomes easier to build meaningful connections with others. Cultivate meaningful relationships. It's not about having tons of friends. It's about finding a few people who really get you. Reach out to someone you've lost touch with or make time for a loved one who brings you joy. Sometimes even sending a quick, "Hey, I was thinking about you," can open the door to a meaningful conversation. Building these connections takes effort, but it's so worth it to feel seen and supported. Remember, quality always beats quantity when it comes to relationships. Join communities' shared interests are a great way to meet new people and feel a sense of belonging. Whether it's a book club, fitness group, or a local workshop, these spaces create opportunities for real connection. Online communities can be great too. Sometimes they're easier to access and still offer genuine support. Stepping into a new group might feel intimidating at first, but remember, everyone there is looking to connect just like you. It could be the start of something really special. Volunteer helping others is such a fulfilling way to create connection. Whether it's at a local shelter, food bank, or community event, volunteering gives you a sense of purpose while bringing you closer to others. You might even discover shared values or form bonds with people who have similar passions. Plus, there's something so heartwarming about knowing you've made a difference in someone else's life. It's a win-win for your community and your soul. Set boundaries with technology. We all know how easy it is to get lost in endless scrolling, but taking a break from screens can do wonders. Try setting specific times to unplug and focus on things that truly bring you joy, like reading, cooking, or spending time outside. It's not about cutting out technology completely, just using it more mindfully. When you step away, you make space for deeper connections with yourself and others. And honestly, it feels so refreshing to not be tethered to notifications all day. Seek professional help if needed. Sometimes loneliness feels so overwhelming that it's hard to even know where to start, and that's okay. Talking to a therapist or counselor can be such a powerful way to work through those feelings. They can help you untangle what's going on and give you tools to start building the connections you need. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's actually one of the bravest things you can do for yourself. You deserve support, and there's no shame in reaching out for it. Section 4. The power of female friendships. There's something so special about having women in your life who truly understand you. Whether it's sharing a laugh over coffee, venting about a tough day, or just being there for each other, those bonds are so healing. Female friendships remind us that we're not alone in what we're going through. They're like a soft place to land when life feels hard. If you don't have that circle yet, don't worry. Building meaningful friendships takes time, but even starting with one person can make a huge difference. You deserve to have people who uplift you and make your world a little brighter. Mentorship and role models. Having someone to look up to or learn from can make such a difference, especially when you're feeling a bit lost. A mentor or role model can guide you, share wisdom from their own experiences, and remind you that you're not alone in your journey. Whether it's a friend, a colleague, or someone you admire from afar, these relationships can inspire you to keep growing. And don't forget, you can be a mentor too. Sharing your story and supporting someone else can create a beautiful mutual connection that uplifts both of you. Celebrate vulnerability. Opening up about how you're really feeling can be so scary, but it's also one of the most powerful ways to connect. When you're honest and vulnerable with someone you trust, it shows them that it's okay to be real too. That kind of connection goes beyond the surface and creates a bond that feels so comforting and genuine. It's a reminder that we're all human, with struggles and triumphs, and we don't have to carry it all alone. Vulnerability isn't weakness, it's courage, and it's the bridge to deeper relationships. Conclusion. If loneliness has been weighing on you, I encourage you to take just one small step today. Whether it's reaching out to someone, joining a group, or spending a little time reconnecting with yourself. You deserve to feel connected and supported, and those small actions can make a big difference. Remember, Loneliness doesn't define you, and it doesn't have to last forever. There's so much hope and possibility ahead, and together, we can build the kind of connections that truly fill our hearts. If this vlog resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with anyone who might need a little encouragement today. You're not alone.